We have crossed the finish line. My 9th and final video from the Integrity Toys Convention from 2024 is here right now. Hola high fashion doll lovers, my name is Christopher y bienvenidos to my channel. In today's video I will be reacting to, reviewing, and somewhat restyling Hibiscus, the final giveaway doll, or gift souvenir you could say, from the Integrity Toys Convention from 2024. Now this doll was the doll given at the last dinner. She is the Jason Wu doll, and I've had a few things to say about her. But it has been a journey to get to this last video. I mean, it's been a journey to even film this whole series because life at the end of the year is, well, I'm sure you all know because I'm sure you're all experiencing your own kind of hurdles and deep breaths. There's a lot going on. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into this doll. She is still in her shipper box, as you can see. Now, her box is a little bit bigger than the standard box, but a little smaller than the gift set box. As to why, I do not know, but we're about to find out. Okay. I love the sound of tissue paper. So as I mentioned, this is the one and only Jason Wu doll that we got at convention. So this doll is still in a classic white box with the Jason Wu logo in the front. Unlike the other boxes, there is no information in the back. The information for this box, ironically enough, is in the bottom. And by information, I mean like all the government stuff, you know, the website, where it was made, distribution, trademarks, the non-fun stuff. Okay, this is one of those like shoe boxes where you just like lift the lid as so. I don't really have much to say about this doll, or at least I don't have much to say right now. Maybe my thoughts will be shared once I reveal her to everyone. I know you've seen the thumbnail, but it's very different when she's in my hand. Okay. I'm ready. Are you ready? Of course you are. Hi. I feel nothing. I love this dress though. So it appears that the size of the box is because of the dress. Let me show you. It's displayed quite lovely, and I can already tell there's a bit of petticoat, or I should say tulle, on this dress, which is really nice to know because the dress has a really nice big shape. So now that she is revealed, I'll call it. Let me leave her here. Let me put her aside. Let me tell you some things about this doll and me. My opinions, personal, right here, right now. I actually have tried and cannot get into this face mold. I think the mold is beautiful, but for some apparent reason, I always just feel like her head is bigger than the body. I received the last Jason Wu Aymeline doll from the convention. Was it 2020, 2021? She had that like nude-ish beaded looking gown with the curly hair, very Diana Ross. Had her, kept her, thought I was gonna love her, thought everything was beautiful about her. But the more I looked at the face, the more I just kept on feeling like the head just did not fit the body. So now when I look at that doll, this doll, I think the same thing. So when this doll was revealed at the dinner, my first thought was, well, I'm selling her, but I'm keeping the dress. And that has been something I've consistently done, I think literally since my first Jason Wu doll at the first convention in 2019. I've loved the dresses, have not kept one Jason Wu doll to this day. So with that, all that being said, I did sell this doll nude to someone in the forum. It's all about the dress here for me. So let's focus on that, shall we? later. If you are new on my channel, then let me explain something to you as to why I said later. I like to unbox the dolls, and if I keep them, bond with them. In this case, not keeping them, but I would like to take her out off camera so you don't have to stress with me undoing all of this stuff. Then we are going to take a look at her as she was intended, and then we're going to take a look at her items individually. Because this is a reaction/review, I will give you a close-up of her face. However, what's different in this video, and I've done this in some of my other convention videos, if you don't know, tag them in here. Instead of giving you a restyle of the doll wearing something else, I'm going to give you a restyle of the look on someone else. So it's almost like I'm flipping the script here, because what I love about this doll is her dress and the accessories and the items that she comes with. So I'm going to take these items and use them on a different model, but I'm still going to give you a close-up of her face so you guys can see what she looks like that I have. But I can't get into her. I just can't. And I do love the screening here. I love the dark lip. I love where we're going. Her head just, yeah. You know what just came to my mind? I thought brats. It's like a high fashion version of a brat. That's what I just thought about it. I don't collect brats. So yeah. Let's move on, shall we? As standard with any Interior Toys purchase, we get a certificate of authenticity, and I have it upside down. As you see here, it is very much on brand, meaning that it says Jason Wu Collection. So although this was given at the Stilettos Out Convention 2024, we still have the Jason Wu Certificate of Authenticity, which keeps cohesively with the packaging and everything else that you see so far. There is a doll stand that also says Jason Wu on it. However, as I mentioned at the top of this video, I have already sold this doll and I didn't want to rip the box because the stand did not want to come out. So we are obviously not looking at it right now, but there was a doll stand included. I am just not featuring it right now. At the top of this video, I also did not share the photo card that was handed out for this particular doll. As you already know, 90% of the dolls were not included at the convention, meaning they were not there in person, so we received these photo cards. Now, what's different about this particular photo card is that this one has two photos of the doll. We have this pose-like photo in the front, and then we have a full body shot in the back. A lot of the other cards had just one photo, and in the back they said, like, the Stilettos Out Convention. So it was really nice to see that this one had a little bit more personality, a little bit more, like, dare I say, what is the word? A comp card. Oh my god, I knew it was gonna come to me. It's more like a comp card. We have our like personality shot in the front and our full body in the back. This doll does come with a second pair of hands. These are her holding hands. And for anyone that does not know, Jason Wu does not like those like long fingernails. So his dolls always have the older manicure, which is the shorter nail, as you see here. Her handbag is this gold metal bag that does actually open. We have a magnet right here. Let me try to show that right there. See the little magnet inside, and voila, a very nice textured gold clutch. Here we have her shoes, which are a black satin pump with a pink sole and a little bow detail. I have to say that when I saw the shoe, I was expecting a very simple shoe because of the gown. I was not expecting this bow detail. As cute as it is, I do feel like you don't get to see it, so it was slightly unnecessary. However, the restyler in me came up and I was like, honestly, I can then style this with something else and allow the bows to really shine in a different look. So I'm excited to add this to my collection for restyling purposes later on. For accessories, this doll comes with a bracelet that you see here. This is a new design for me. I've never seen it and I love it. She has matching earrings, but I'm going to show those to you later because we need to talk about it. As I've mentioned before in my other videos, whenever there is an Integrity Toys doll that has a gown, she always comes with a pair of underwear. Here we have the ones that this doll came with. I think I can confidently say that it's every time she has a gown that she has underwear. It's really rare for the doll come in a gown and not have underwear. So just a heads up if you didn't know. Now, when I unboxed this doll, I saw the petticoat that was under the dress and I loved it. What I did not know until I undressed her is it is an actual petticoat, meaning it is a separate piece. For some apparent reason, I was just assuming that although I saw the tulle for a petticoat, I thought the tulle was attached to the dress. I never thought it was a separate item. So I love the fact that it's a separate item because then it could be used in other looks. So I'm very excited about this piece. I also love a little tool to make my dresses bigger on miniature scale, so very excited about this pleasant surprise. And here we have our gown. I love that Jason Wu was at the convention and was able to give us a story behind this dress. It was such a personal and beautiful story, you know, really explaining how he designed this dress for a friend of his who was going to an award show and how sentimental this dress was for him. I love the fact that we have an actual designer who can make actual miniature pieces of their design. It's something that I would like to see really like happen with other designers. I would love to see other designers have their designs miniature scale. Although Integrity Toys and the designers there get inspiration from other runway looks, it's not the same as seeing the actual designer take an actual look in the actual color and make it miniature. So that's more of what I'm saying. So I would love to see that from other people. As you see, we have a deep B with some pleats in the top, black bows on either side. The dress closes in the back with hooks. We have a very nice train. We have a very nice, like, kind of taffeta fabric. And something that I love about this dress is that we have pockets on either side, right over here. Love, 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 love this dress. I might not love the doll, but I definitely love this dress. Okay, now, as promised, we're going to take a look at the doll close up. As I mentioned before, I'm repeating myself, but it's important to kind of bring these topics and these points up again. I sold the doll nude prior to opening her because I just knew from previous experiences I do not connect with this face mold, but I did love this dress. As I was putting the earrings on to kind of give you all the full look, which you I'm sure noticed, and if you didn't, let me bring that up. I was reminded when putting in the earrings why else I do not like this face mold. It was like a trigger, like it was a flashback to when I had one of the dolls that I had from her. Look, the name is slipping my mind. I remember this being a problem. Like I remember the earrings not going in all the way. And I remember talking to some people and being told that it's like her mold and how it was scaled down. So many different things, but I have to say the earrings are gorgeous. Really excited about them. Love that they match the bracelet. Really was not happy with the fact that I couldn't put them in. And I tried to like stick them out, push them in. This is as far as they went. And it reminded me that I was told in the past that there's just kind of like a defect with the mold. This is my experience, and people's other can be very different than mine, but this is not the first time I've come across this face mold and not be able to put earrings inside. So yeah, we have not had the best experience. Moving on though, I have to say, I was talking to a friend of mine. I really love the screening. I love this lip color. It looks a lot lighter in camera than it does in person. I love the choice of like this bluish green eyes, which on camera are also kind of like washing out with this dark hair. I'm gonna say it right here, right now. I would love to see the screening on Alejandra. We've been getting a lot of pale skin Alejandras. I would love to see something a little bit more tanned and a little bit more goth, but a little glam as we see here. So although I'm not the biggest fan of this face mold, I do love the color choices that were done here. But as promised, here is an up-close look at the face for all of those that were interested in seeing it. Because in this fashion show, we will be wearing this look on a different model right now.